Today is all about freedom, joy, unity, and enthusiasm for where we are headed as people and as a community. And there's no better place to begin that than at the annual Juneteenth Heritage Festival in Kansas City's historic 18th and Vine District, the city's official Juneteenth celebration. It all started in the late 1970s thanks to one visionary man, not originally from Kansas City, but someone who made it his home and his mission. Horace Peterson III didn't just bring Juneteenth to the city, he amplified Black history, culture, and pride until the day he died.
Fox 4's Malik Jackson takes us inside the Black archives of Mid-America to show us how this powerful tradition began and why it still matters today.
A man, his vision, and a deep personal duty to ensure that Black history is remembered, celebrated, and preserved. Juneteenth is what it is in Kansas City because of Horace Peterson.
My father's always been about community history. I think even searching for his own history and his own legacy.
Juneteenth, by definition, is about freedom, about ideals at the very core of what America claims to be. And that embodies Horace Peterson, a transplant to Kansas City with an idea that started simply collecting old historic items.
He was an organized hoarder.
Those are Makita Peterson's words, not mine. Makita, the daughter of the late Horace Peterson. In 1977, he founded the Black Archives of Mid-America. Here he is on day one. They were located inside Fire Station 11, the first and only all-Black firehouse in Kansas City. That same building still stands, but now the archives are bigger, the mission greater than Peterson may have ever imagined.
Many people believe that we are just a museum. They don't get into the aspect that we are a research institution and that we have people who come from all over the country just to be able to do their research here.
But let's rewind to 1977. Before then, Kansas City had no official Juneteenth celebration. That changed when Horace Peterson made it his mission, traveling the country, studying how others celebrated and bringing Juneteenth home.
He had experienced those celebrations, brought them back here to Kansas City, and it just exploded.
What began as small neighborhood gatherings in the late 70s grew into a citywide celebration. And it took off in the mid-1980s when Horace Peterson partnered with the Nelson Atkins Museum to expand the day's impact.
I believe it's tied to my family, but I'm still researching it right now.
That key partnership was unknown for years until Horace's daughter, Makita, discovered it herself. Now she carries that legacy forward as program director of Kansas City's Juneteenth Heritage Festival.
I hope he's very proud. Sorry. I think he would be very proud. I think he would be proud to know that his dream kept going. He would be proud to know that there's a love strong enough to keep his dream going and to really fight for him.
Today is more than a celebration. It's a critical history lesson that must never be forgotten.
With so much revisionist history going
Yes.
on now in our culture, I think that makes Juneteenth even more important. When the state of Texas can take out references to enslavement, and that's why we have Juneteenth, because the enslaved people in Texas were not told they had been freed. That's revisionist history, and we have to fight against that.
And Kansas City doesn't stand quietly on Juneteenth. The city of Fountains hosts one of the largest Juneteenth celebrations in the Midwest.
It allows for Kansas City to be the focal viewpoint of Juneteenth, which needs to be known nationally and internationally and what it stands for.
Now, inside of the Black Archives of Mid-America, the official city ordinance declaring June 19th a holiday sits on Horace Peterson's old desk, a symbol of a vision realized.
We have to keep our history alive, and we have to keep it at the fingertips of those who have that yearning to know more about who we are and why we exist.
Dr. Marjorie Williams says that they are far from done here at the Black Archives, with dreams of expanding this into a full campus. As for Makita, well, this Saturday, the 21st, marks the annual Juneteenth Heritage Festival right here in the 18th and Vine District. We're talking about food, national music, acts. I mean, come on, free healthcare screenings. And it starts at noon and ends at 10 p.m. And I'll have the honor of emceeing the event, so I hope you'll join us. In the 18th and Vine District, I'm Malik Jackson, Fox 4, working for you.